What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back, and this is a post from SF Street's 415 Instagram account, which is sort of like a Bay Area watchdog group, I guess. They post a lot about the crime and the corruption in the Bay Area, and I believe it's run by an Asian person or Asian people, I suppose. They're constantly talking about sort of the Stop Asian Hate movement and how, highlighting some of the terrible crimes that have been happening in the Bay Area. And most of it is pretty good, pretty based, as the kids say. But some of it does go a little bit overboard with the identity politics. But that's not what this is really about. So they highlight this rapper who, I guess, used to be an actual prostitute. This woman, not only are the lyrics incredibly offensive, if you want to take it that way, my pussy tiny like an Asian eye, ching chong, I guess and that's her post. She posted that to Twitter. She has since been removed from Instagram. And this is kind of a really weird situation because I was not hip to this woman. I didn't know much about her. But after looking into it a little bit, this is incredibly extreme, right? A couple weeks back, an older video, maybe a couple months ago, I don't know now, I talked about a woman named Lotto who brought Stacey Abrams up on stage to promote, the disposal of an unborn child, right, at a rap concert. I talked about the Cardi B lane and how this is sort of possibly the last demo, in my opinion, that is still very malleable and very controlled by the establishment, and they will still buy what's being sold for whatever reason that might be. And Lotto, for the record, I digress just a little bit here. Lotto, of course, is short for mulatto. So her name used to be Mulatto, but that was not PC enough. So a woman who's on stage prancing around talking about my body, my choice, obviously all these, left-wing establishment euphemisms, had been almost canceled by her original name. But that's a different story. So this woman, Sukihana Goat, who calls herself Suki with the good coochie, who was, of course, recently removed from Instagram. And this is just through the roof. If you want to talk about the culture, we just had another video of Vox saying that black teenage girls they curate culture and they set the trends. And then you see a woman like this and you're thinking, who else could this possibly be for? Is it for grown women? Is it for, I guess it's for men, like just filthy, disgusting men. She's quite literally a hooker, I believe, or she was. I mean, I can't even pull up her Twitter account. I have to scroll through really fast and open up new tabs because she's completely nude on her Twitter account, which is probably why she was recently removed from Instagram. And this woman makes Cardi B look like a saint. It's absolutely insane. So not only is she, I guess, being racist in the eyes of the SF Streets 415 account, which is constantly tracking, the anti-Asian rhetoric or the anti-Asian, crime. So look, I'm not mad about what she said. I'm definitely not offended by that. But is this what we're really selling to young girls? It was less than a week ago that Vox was talking about how black teenage girls curate the culture. And this seems to be part of that culture. And it's absolutely despicable. If you go to her Twitter, Suki with the good coochie, right? She's got 542,000 followers. I believe she had more than 1 million on Instagram when she was taken off. But you see this picture here, I can't even scroll down because she's bearing all. And then you go over here to this other one. She's twerking at the gas station. This is a tweet, a recent tweet. Walgreens, y'all need to get more menstrual discs. We trying to get effed on our periods. TF. Selling ass tonight. What y'all doing? This is what she's selling. And like I said, this makes Cardi B, this makes Lotto, this makes Meg Thee Stallion look like church girls, bro. This is insane. I'm scared to scroll down too much because I don't want to put anything on YouTube that's not supposed to be there because Twitter is obviously the wild, wild west for some people, right? You can't say what you want about pharmaceuticals or about an election result, but you can quite literally get naked and sell your body. And then you find out that this woman is, I guess, a reality TV star, right? So Sukihana is an American reality television personality, rapper, actress, and rose to prominence as a main cast member on the VH1 reality series Love and Hip Hop Miami. And she released a vulgarly titled mixtape. And she's from Delaware, of all places, which is kind of funny. And apparently she was in the music video, the notorious Cardi B music video for WAP. So that's how this woman rose to prominence, was being in one of the previously most disgusting videos ever. And now she has to one up the last thing, right? So if we had Little Kim back in the day, and then we had, I don't know, I skip a generation, and then we had Cardi B, and then we have Meg Thee Stallion, and then we have Lotto, all of which are absolutely despicable. They're on Instagram drinking 40s out of a paper bag, selling that to all the young kids, talking about, oh yeah, my body, my choice. Of course, complete manipulation, complete coercion, complete agenda-driven nonsense, and they're all terrible people. But this woman is literally worse. So when you have an article from Vox claiming that the teenage black girls create the culture, this is part of that. And you don't get to, after you do stuff like this, I don't think you get to play the victim card anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get to pretend that everybody's oppressing you and that everybody's against you when you're doing stuff like this, right? Like, you're setting yourself up for this. It reminds me very, very quickly of back in the Summer of Love in New York City, when you had BLM protesters harassing diners who were forced to sit on the sidewalk because it was too dangerous inside. Literally harassing diners, forcing them to put a fist up, drinking their beers off the table. And then, of course, an old white couple is going to be like, I don't really like those people. So they're manifesting the oppression that they want. They're manifesting the victim card that they need. And of course, look, this woman, shout out to her. She's being herself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she could do whatever she wants. But let's not pretend that this is good for the culture. Let's not pretend that you're not bringing these horrible things on yourself when you're literally promoting yourself as an actual whore, right? Like, I don't know a better word for it. So, look, do what you want. Obviously, I'm not going to pretend to be on any moral high ground, but stop pretending that somebody else is holding you back, because this is the lifestyle that you chose. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.